Hey, you're watching the SAPA Sessions. My name's Jonathan Foster. This is a song called River's Name. I can't recall the stories, didn't write them down, about the river with the forgotten sound. When you close your eyes, see those days and the endless nights, clearer than the water will ever be, clearer than the water will ever be. By the bonfire glow, boys and girls sharing echoes, songs from yesterday, swimming under the moonlight. But when you close in your eyes, you'll see those nights when you looked at me, clearer than the water will ever be, clearer than the water will ever be. High, high, whoa, and going down the hollow of that Lord Muddy River, Mom, well, I'm headed for the mountains out here with my friends. Growing up can be so far, and when it does, it's forever, and you forget that, you forget that river's name. Don't you forget that river's name. Ha ha, whoa. And I'm never content, it never seems to fail, like the brandy-colored waters out here the wind falls. But when you close in your eyes, you'll see those days in the cloudless skies, clearer than the water will ever be, clearer than the water will ever be. High, high, whoa, and going down the hollow of that Lord Muddy River, Mom, well, I'm headed for the mountains out here with my friends. 'Cause growing up can be so far, and when it does, it's forever, and you forget that, you forget that river's name. Oh, you forget that river's name. Don't you forget that river's name. Ha ha, whoa. This is a song I co-wrote with a couple of friends of mine, Morgan Hannaford and Jim Dyer, out there in Redding, California. It's called To the Sea. Rocking back and forth on the choppy seas, like a Dixie cup of wild and free. Follow me, well, I'm a bag of bones with weak knees. Gotta keep this ship sailing with ease. Follow me, follow me. Should the waves knock you down, don't you frown, for the moon pulls the tide around. And that's all she wrote, a pirate's creed, siren songs in the seaweed. Follow me to the sea. Waist sway your hips, you love to dance and feel the fire inside. Gonna take a chance and follow me. In all the gray and wet, and when your feet got cold, you scratch your head. You're not that old, and follow me, follow me. And what went missing for a while, this pretty song and a handsome smile. And see him load the ships with the treasure maps, and grab your coat and boots, don't forget your hats, and follow me to the sea. Oh, follow me to the sea. Now, kid, I wouldn't steer you wrong, and if you've got a mate, oh, he can tag along and follow me. And bring your stories in, and we'll pour the rum and hear the belly laughs, those guitars strumming. Follow me, follow me, and set the sails down, free your soul, go on. Feel your heartbeat, that's the goal. As if it's all it ever needs to be. Well, it's up to us to plant that seed. And hear the ocean roll, you're a special guest. Whatever style you got, that's the style that's best. And follow me to the sea. Oh, follow me to the sea. Well, hey there, and thanks for tuning in to SAPA Sessions. This is Jonathan Foster singing to you. I grew up in Cranberry Lake, New York, up in the Adirondack foothills, just west of here, and happy to be in Springfield, Vermont for the first time. And this one is called The Devil's Darner. It's a made-up song about dragonflies that I also co-wrote with my buddy Morgan Hannaford out there in Redding, California, where I currently reside. On my Roadside Attraction tour right now in June through October. Happy to be in the Northeast with some cooler weather. From the cypress swamps and bogs to the Tupelo Slough, where those rivers twist and fold to the muddy bayou, a legend has been told, past a young from old. The devil's dawners coming after you. A little boy snuck down to snooze. He was right beside a stream, and he skipped out all his chores behind his ears. He didn't clean by the banks. His parents only heard this terrifying scream. Well, they searched for days. He ain't been seen. All you lazy children, the devil sent them here. He'll dawn your eyes and knit your nose, sew your lips in his sting. It feels like fire, make you drop and roll. How many will it take to haul away your soul? Well, listen to your elders, do what you are told. Don't you let the devil's dawn take your soul. Find yourself in a black fly cloud, a dawning needle pond, and hope for comfort underneath the adder. Servants right on, don't you fall asleep on the waterside. Oh, everybody warns you, return as the devil's dawner spawn. All you lazy children, the devil sent them here. He'll dawn your eyes and knit your nose, sew your lips and ears sting. It feels like fire and make you drop and roll. How many will it take to haul away your soul? Well, listen to your elders and do what you are told. Don't you let the devil's dawn take your soul. Go on, listen to your elders and do what you are told. Don't you let the devil's dawn take your soul. Thank you. That song's made up about the mythologies and the misconceptions of dragonflies throughout time. And thanks for tuning into the SAPA sessions. I'm Jonathan Foster. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I travel all around. And I just released a new album in June, I believe on June 6, 2023. It's called Roadside Attraction. I'm going to share a few songs from that project with you right now. This first one is called The Mountain Echo. Shades fall, running the boundary mile. A subtle bite of winter, it lines your eyes to the first hint of spring's warm summer skies. Old Caden shouts out to the mountain, and we recited all the words to gymnasium songs, dancing in the dark till it was time to go home. Old cream-colored halls with a cigarette hue. Never stepped inside again, I gave it all to you. Never-ending time, fleeting light, falling stars in the shadow of the mountain echo. And maybe greener fields they're out there to find, when the hills can be the hardest mountains to climb. Daydreams of leaving, we would ride for hours, and while the longest days seem to go on forever, and what we're searching for may have always been there. I once had some faith, but in the end didn't care. Never-ending time, fleeting light, falling stars in the shadow of the mountain echo. Maybe greener fields they're out there to find. But when the hills can be the hardest mountains to climb, oh, hills can be the hardest mountains to climb. Now an eagle flies on by, Hiawatha's ghost, like a gentle fog is rising above those fields below, and these mountains we leave behind will still be there when we're old. Oh, for the next ones to hold. Oh, never-ending time, fleeting life, falling stars in the shadow of the mountain echo. Maybe greener fields they're out there to find. But when the hills can be the hardest mountains to climb, oh, hills can be the hardest mountains to climb. Yes, hills can be the hardest mountains to climb. It's an old traditional song. It's the only song I didn't write on the new project. It's called The Cuckoo. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles, she flies, never hollers cuckoo to the 4th day of July. I'm going up to the mountain and gonna build me a whiskey still, and I'll sell you 1 bottle for a $20 bill. Jack of diamonds, Jack of diamonds, well, you're the meanest call that I know. You've robbed my whole pockets of silver, oh, and gold. You're gonna eat when, well, I'm hungry. You're gonna drink here when I'm dry. And I'll send you glad tidings. I won't ever tell no lie. And I still live on that mountain with my trusted, oh, rusted still. In this whole world, well, it's changing, but by God, oh, I never will. 'Cause the cuckoo, well, she She's a pretty bird, and she warbles as she flies, and she never Lord hollers cuckoo until the 4th day of July. Well, thanks for tuning in to the SAPA Sessions. My name is Jonathan Foster. I'm a singer-songwriter from Cranberry Lake, New York, and Redding, California, and on my Roadside Attraction tour. If you like something you hear from me today, you can find me wherever you find music on the great worldwide interwebs, or at Jonathan Foster Music on the socials, and jonathanfostermusic.com. And thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you down the road sometime. This is these last, including this one, the 3 songs here from my new album called Roadside Attraction. This is called The Anchor. Been marching along, singing the same old song, head looking down, nose to the grindstone. You keep rolling on, carrying that extra weight around, on a road that leads nowhere near home. You drop the anchor, oh, fight the cancer, when those chilly winds they blow. And I'm your distraction, like a new tide crashing, a wave of brightness in the darkness of night. You keep a carrying on in that trench of life for days, muddies up the water you now have to drink. And drop the anchor, oh, fight the cancer, when those chilly winds they blow. And drop the anchor and the rule makers, when you've nowhere else to go. In the partly sunny shadows of vultures, hard to grasp if you're the remains of the day. And loosened chains play the role of hand grenades, while the lust grinds the pen from your fingertips. And drop the anchor, oh, fight the cancer, when those chilly winds they blow. And drop the anchor and the rule makers, when you've nowhere else to go. You've been worried alone, fighting what you can't control. It's easier said than done, and it won't go away. And you stare overboard, starboard right back to port. And could he raise them up, anchors away? Drop the anchor or fight the cancer when those chilly winds they blow. You drop the anchor and the rule makers when you have nowhere else to go. Well, thanks for tuning into the SAPA Sessions. My name's Jonathan Foster. Happy to be singing to you. Thanks for being here with me, and hope to see you out there around Springfield, Vermont very soon. And, of course, the rest of the country. I'll be on tour for the rest, most of the rest of the year, but primarily through the end of October. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.